Guys, it's Thursday, once again. I'm not gonna forget this week. And I guess this week's topic is how to get tea. Well, it's an interesting question for me. I'm pre-tea. I do, however, have my letter for it, though. So, that's kind of step one. Because of the Harry Benjamin standards of care, you have to get a letter of recommendation from a therapist. And that can take anywhere from a single session, couple months. I went for a year. Yeah, a year-ish. Yes, a year. Could take however long it takes for your therapist to really see that you are, in fact, male, and that's what you want. So, yeah, there's no real set standard to that. It's basically just a letter, and it's fantastic when you get it. And then you take it to a doctor who then looks at it, reads it, or pretends to read it, whichever. Then you have to go to an endocrinologist, which, for those of you who don't know, is a doctor who specializes in, like, hormone levels and various other things in the endocrine system, which are basically just hormones. And that person will check your blood and basically see what your starting levels are to determine what your path is for hormones. And I do believe that this is the same for M to Fs. Of course, they would be looking for their estrogen levels rather than their testosterone levels, probably. So yeah, that's basically the whole ugly medical side. And then you obviously get your prescription. I don't claim to be an expert on this. I really don't. I tried looking up some stuff, but Google has decided to not have everything for once. And yeah, it can be kind of costly, I suppose, depending on what your definition of costly is. A friend of mine is on tea, and he said that it cost him, was that like $50 for the first 3 months, which I think is really good. I have a feeling that my parents think it's like $100 a shot or something. But whatever, who knows what goes on inside their minds. And yeah, so it depends on where you get it, I guess, and if your insurance plan covers it. Because I know some might, if they see it as like a treatment for a psychological disorder or something, because some do that. It's just as a double-edged sword. It could be good because, you know, tax write-off. But at the same time, it basically makes it sound crazy. So yeah, it's basically just a matter of where you are. I'm in California, and most places do follow the Harry Benjamin standards. There are some places that don't. There is a place called Dimensions, I believe, in San Francisco that doesn't. You can basically go there, and I'm sure they have like some doctor's appointments you have to do, or maybe like an initial intake session with a counselor or something. But it's like really easy to get it there. I don't know exactly where Dimensions is. If I can find it, I'll try to put a link in the description. And yeah, I've been really trying to get things going on that. Like I said, I already have my letter. It's been submitted to my doctor, but since I'm moving, I'm gonna have a new doctor, so I get to give my letter to another person. Yay! Yeah, so, This isn't a very fun subject for me to talk about. In case you couldn't tell, I kind of bounce around and skirt around the issue. So, yeah. Hormones. Just like chocolate, only you inject them.